guys, I'm Dimsies from the Omnic Post with an update on Overwatch 2. We might just have gotten our first look at a few of the new heroes for Overwatch 2. 5 of them, and they all look awesome. Last week we were officially introduced to Kiriko, the third hero that will be added to the roster when Overwatch 2 launches on October 4th. This week we got a look at her origin story, and a developer update that gives us a bit of an insight on how she came to be, and more details on her abilities. I'll be talking more about that developer update in my next video. In this video, I want to focus on that origin story, on the lore, because she is a very interesting character. In my earlier video, I stated that Kiriko is a nice mix of the traditional values in her village and the modern battle skills from her parents. Mainly her mother Asa, who is a sword master. The old and the new, like Kiriko said herself in that trailer. It turns out that that traditional value did not only come from the village, also from a person, her grandmother. Kiriko's grandmother is the one that taught her how to heal her allies, how to summon the kitsune or the fox, a skill that has been passed for centuries. Her mother, on the other hand, is a fierce warrior, which makes Kiriko into that nice mix of a healer and a DPS. Another hybrid, yeah. I kinda share your word, but more about that in my next video. In my opinion, the relationship between Kiriko, her grandmother, and her mother could be enough material to write a whole book. A clash of generations, each in their own way. But more about that in a second. One person that was missing from Kiriko's origin story was her dad, Toshiro. We know from a letter that you can find on the Kanezaka map that he's being held captive by the Hashimoto clan, which is the clan that took over from the Shimada clan. They are brutes, they are honorless criminals. Very different from the Shimadas. In Kiriko's origin story, we actually get a look at the former Shimada leader, Toshiro Shimada, the father of Genji and Hanzo. Back in the day, Asa was the Shimada swordmaster, and she trained Hanzo, Genji, and her own daughter, Kiriko. There's this one cute shot where they're kind of fighting alongside each other, and Genji get whacked on the head. Now from that shot you can tell that they're not that far apart when it comes to age, especially Kiriko and Genji. Blizzard later shared that Kiriko and Genji were rather close and that they used to go to the Hanamura arcade together before we destroyed it. I don't think Hanzo joined him though. You can tell that he was already a grumpy bugger when he was younger. Look at that face. After Sojiro was assassinated and the Shimada clan fell apart, Asa was forced to become a henchman for the Hashimoto clan. Although I think that her loyalty still lies with Shimada, but since they're holding her husband captive, she has no choice. Kiriko, on the other hand, we already knew that she was the underground renegade that was disturbing the Hashimoto clan's operations. That she was the one that put up that graffiti piece in Kanezaka. It turns out she wasn't alone. She is part of a gang that is called the Yokai, which are spirits in Japanese folklore. Kiriko and all the other gang members that we can see in that one shot all represent a Yokai. The graffiti piece in Kanezaka actually spells out Yokai. And now that we've seen the members of the gang, we can recognize parts of them in that piece, not only the fox. You know, hindsight is always 2020. But when I saw that shot, everything kind of fell in place. The thing is, Yokai are underground, but one day they'll have to face the Hashimoto clan face to face. I think that day is coming closer. And the first person they're going to meet is going to be Asa, because she is the clan's enforcer. Kiriko and her mother Asa stand to be on opposite sides. And Asa will have to make a choice. Because you can tell that Kiriko sure as hell is not going to back down. With all the values that she got from her grandmother, she is forced to stand up for herself and her village. She needs to protect those people from those villains. This is going to be an interesting story to see develop, and I really hope we get to see all of it. In game, in animated shorts, in short stories, and who knows, maybe in the Netflix series, right? In any case, we know that there's an animated short that is almost ready. Maybe they'll launch it next week, although there's still the Sojourn animated short that they're also working on. And about those other Yokai gang members as next heroes, well, let me just say that they have a way better chance to end up on the roster than any of the mecha members. We already have a mech hero. Have you seen the weapons on those Yokai? An umbrella, a fan, a shell, and that gun on the red panda. Come on. Now, it won't be anytime soon, but you know that hero for season 8 that they said that they were already testing? That might be one of those. And I can't wait to find out which one. The red panda. What? Now what did you think about the origin story? And which of the Yokai do you want to see in the game? Let me know in the comments. Join me during my streams on twitch.tv/DimsiesTV and make sure to subscribe for more updates on Overwatch.